Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode number 896, 4 episodes away from the milestone of 900. Possibly by this weekend, I'll probably achieve that milestone. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we have a PTW event center. That means PTW means picks to win. Who I pick to win and why, and as well. As you know, I wasn't, picks and predictions too bland. So I figured, wrestling has initials for shows and all that. So this time it is picks to win. PTW event center picks to win, where I talk about the pay-per-view matches or premium live event matches coming up. And I will predict who is going to win that match. I usually do it with my friends on Rant and Rave, which episode 207 will be in about an hour and 20 minutes on the Brandon Martin channel. So please tune in. I'm plugging in right now. So let's talk about the matches. There's 7 matches on the card. 1 just recently added. 5 of them are title matches, ladies and gentlemen. And this could be a very, very big thing that takes place in Bakersfield, California. So here we go. NXT, No Mercy. There's the card. Just in case you can't read my handwriting, I will read off the card to you. The NXT Heavyweight title will be on the line as Carmelo Hayes defends the gold against the Mad Dragon himself, the Unsig Bar Czar, Ilya Dragunov. The North American title will be on the line, but there will be a special guest referee in this matchup. Dragon Lee will referee the matchup as Dominic Mysterio defends the gold against Trick Williams, who won a Fatal 4-Way number one contenders match for that championship. Now, a Fatal 4-Way for the tag team titles. The Family, that's Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, the champs, defending it against the Creed brothers. And the Garza Dynasty, I like to call them, Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. And OTM meets out the mud. It is Lucian Price and Bronco Nima with scripts in their corner. Now the women's title will be on the line in an Extreme Rules matchup. I have a feeling this might be the main event. It will be Becky Lynch defending that title against Tiffany Stratton. The Heritage Cup title is on the line. Noam Dar defends that title of Metaphor. The leader of Metaphor, Noam Dar, will defend it against Mr. Butch. Butch of the Brawling Brutes, a.k.a. Pete Dunne. 2 matches, not title matches. Braun Breaker in one-on-one with Baron Corbin. I would not be surprised if Shawn Michaels decided to up a stipulation in that matchup. After the brawl, they had to basically end the show this past Tuesday night. And Kaylani Jordan will try to make a huge impact in the women's division. As you know, she's got the women's breakout tournament coming up, but she'll try her luck to try to stop the rampage of one Blair Davenport. So that's the deal. Let's go with the what do I got here? Who do I got in this matchup? Now, Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov going one-on-one. I got a hunch that Carmelo Hayes, to me, is going to go up to the main roster. If that's the case now, you've seen a lot of NXT champions go up to the main roster. Ilya Dragunov, this kid is hungry. And after his matches against Gunther, when he was known as Volta in NXT UK, Dragunov, I think it's time that Dragunov wins the title. I've got a lot of respect for my fellow Massachusetts native, Mr. Hayes. But if Hayes is going to go to the main roster, he'll join up with Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. That's why I'm thinking Ilya Dragunov should be the new champ. That's who I picked to win. Again, this is going to be it's going to be difficult. Dominic Mysterio and Trick Williams for the North American title. Dominic Mysterio defending with Dragon Lee as a referee. Now, Dragon Lee's going to be impartial, but I got a feeling Dominic Mysterio is going to push Dragon Lee to the point where Dragon Lee ends up being biased against Dominic Mysterio. We're going to have two new champions across the board, and that's what I'm picking. Trick Williams finally becomes a North American champion. The family, Creeds, the Garza Dynasty, and OTM out the mud. For the Fatal 4-Way for the Tag Team Championships. I got a feeling that the Creeds are going to win this one. I mean, you gotta remember, this will be Garza and Carrillo's first matchup since in a while, since they had that whole episode and they decided to get back together. It's OTM's first premium live event, and so the Creed brothers came back. Now you'd think the family would have the advantage, but I think the Creed brothers are going to be the hungriest of ones of all. I'd say new champions across the board, but now, the Extreme Rules for the Women's Championship, Becky Lynch versus Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton, young and hungry, she'll probably try to win the title back. We know when Becky Lynch and her veteran wiles, I think she has the advantage. I'm picking Becky Lynch to win, but if Tiffany Stratton wins, she'll have an opportunity to make her Raw debut. And Becky Lynch will retain the Women's Championship, in my opinion. Noam Dar versus Butch, a.k.a. Pete Dunne. This is going to be a difficult one. I want Butch to win. There's no doubt. But it seems like Metaphor will do whatever it takes to make sure Noam Dar keeps his title. But I would not be surprised if Ridge Holland and Sheamus join up with Butch to make sure that Oro Mensah and the rest of Metaphor, that we Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, stay away at bay. Now, Braun Breaker versus Baron Corbin one-on-one. If Braun Breaker's vicious enough to do what he did to Von Wagner, Braun Breaker's going to take it up a level. And I believe he's going to beat Baron Corbin. Alright. Now for the final women's matchup, Kaylani Jordan versus Blair Davenport. Kaylani Jordan is still young. She's still got a long ways to go, and she's risking injury and getting knocked out of the breakout tournament, women's breakout tournament, like Nikita Lyons did last year. But I'm going to say with Kaylani Jordan's inexperience, I'm going to give the nod to Davenport on this one. So I think Kaylani Jordan, this is her first big premium live event. With Dana Brooke released by the WWE, Kaylani Jordan's got nobody to instruct her, to help her, encourage her, and watch her back. I got a hunch that Blair Davenport will pick up the victory. I think Kaylani Jordan has been running on emotion in this situation, and it's time that. But Blair Davenport will win the matchup. So these are my picks for NXT No Mercy. Ilya Dragunov over Carmelo Hayes. Ilya Dragunov becomes the new champ. Trick Williams becomes new champ. Creeds will be two-time champions. Lynch and will retain. Noam Dar will retain. Braun Breaker will beat Corbin, and Davenport will beat Kaylani Jordan. That's how my picks and predictions we are. Now, probably over the weekend, I'll do my AEW Wrestle Dream picks and predictions. I'll probably do them tonight on Rant and Rave. We shall see what in the world is going on. So, people want to know what's next with you, and what's up, and what's next. And I'm kind of looking forward. This is going to be October. October is going to be coming up soon. So, I will give the State of Shenanigans address considering the month of September, as we're kind of winding down. Obviously, we're going to be 2 months away to the end of the year, which is really, really huge. So we shall see what happens between now and then. We got the holiday season coming up. We know we just recorded our season finale of the Dugout Crew podcast. We'll see you guys next year for that, if you're baseball fans. But continue to Continue to watch out for episodes of Big BPE's Boston Sports Beat while I'll talk about what's going to go on with the Red Sox and what's going on with the Patriots even. So Celtics got a big challenge ahead of them, so we'll see what happens there. So I will see you guys later. Guys, have a wonderful day. Wonderful day. Until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Mouncer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doer for Bob Saget production, and in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.